Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Anthony Vina, and today I just recently published my third book in the Nightmare Wars series, Nightmare Wars Book 3 Alliances. It's on Amazon in multiple languages right now, in multiple countries, I should say. And I thought today I'd do a little bit of a reading from a selected section of the book. Sorry, it's speaking a little quieter, but my parents, my dad, I should say, was watching football opening night. So I'm gonna try to make this good, quick, and hope you guys enjoy it. Now, the point I'm starting at is the very beginning of the book. Um, he's kind of the main character, Jackson Stevenson. He's retelling some of the things that's happened in the previous two books. If you'd like to find that out, either you can buy this book or you can purchase the first two books on Amazon Kindle right now. Um, at this point, Jack and his team of resistance fighters are driving over the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco on their way to Seattle. Reports have been coming in that Medusa and her sisters are stirring up trouble in Seattle, and so they're on their way there now to help out. But as you'll hear, something gets in their way on the way there. So here we go. As we exited the city and began driving along the Golden Gate Bridge, we were all growing restless from the eerie quiet that had settled over this once blossoming metropolitan area. The fog had begun to creep over the railings of the bridge, and a group of supernatural creatures, including myself, Bella, Baylor, and Brad, had begun clearing a path on the bridge for our convoy to drive through when the first scream hit our ears. "The hell was that?" Bella asked as we all looked around that foggy night. Bella looked beautiful as always, wearing her raven black hair down her back and seeming to illuminate her own pale skin in the moonlight overhead. Her eyes shone in the dark, and she rested one hand on the sword strapped to her back. The scream had been that of a woman, and we cocked our ears to listen. We began to hear a sobbing echo through the still night air. "Oh my God," Allie said behind us, standing on the steps leading into one of the buses that we had retrofitted for our trip. "What is it?" I asked her, turning to face my sister. She was beautiful herself, with long brown hair and bangs that hung down in front of her face, and the same light brown skin that I also had that we got from our parents' Hispanic heritage. We were all wearing the same variations of the same article, wearing black shirts, pants, and shoes of one kind or another. It was a cool night, so Allie wore a white windbreaker jacket to warm herself up. "Jack, don't you remember the stories Grandpa Salvador told us when we were growing up? That's the cry of La Lorna," Allie said with the wide, fearful hazel eyes. La Lorna was an old Hispanic tale that we meant to scare children into listening to their elders. The tale spoke of the woman who drowned her children in order to be with the man she loved. But when the man spurned her love, she drowned herself in a Mexico City lake. The myth was told to prevent children from misbehaving or from going outside after dark, lest La Lorna went and abducted you. As I listened to the crying, I remembered the initial sign of the legend stated that La Lorna could be heard sobbing as she searches for her missing children. I turned towards Bella, who stood with Bailey and Brad, and the rest of the supernatural allies that had once been moving the wreckage on the bridge. I knew that an attack was imminent. "Everyone get us off this path bridge now," I shouted. But before I could get moving, a loud screech sounded over the bridge, and as I turned, a woman drenched in water hovered over me. She seemed to illuminate with a pale white light, and water dripped off of her as if she had been submerged. She looked like an innocent young Hispanic woman one moment, wearing a white nightgown and nothing more, her feet dangling above the concrete bridge. Then in a flash, her face contorted into a demonic form, with razor teeth seeming to grow past her lips and her eyes turning a deep red. Her skin began to grow mold, and her hair stuck to her green skin like glue. In an instant, the woman charged at me, catching me off guard and not allowing me to bring out my hybrid nature. She wrapped her arms around my waist and lifted me off the ground. I could hear the shouts of my friends and family as I was lifted into the air. Then we went tumbling over the railings of the bridge and hit the water below with such force that I thought I would be knocked out completely. I thrashed and kicked, trying to get this demon off of me. Before I had landed a blow, she looked into my eyes, and I was given a glimpse of who exactly this woman was and why she had targeted me. There you go. That's just a small selection. That was the first part of the first chapter of my new book, Nightmare Wars Book 3, Alliances. The book will allow you to see a new side to the war, uh, the Nightmare Wars. This is going to be the first time the main antagonist of the series, King Dalka, makes an appearance in the full flesh. Major battle ensues. Some surprising people turn up, both supernatural and human, and some interesting family dynamics go on in this novel as well. I really enjoyed writing it. I love this series, and I hope you guys will too. So, if you're in, let's see, the U.S., U.K., France, Spain, Italy, uh, Mexico, Brazil, Canada, and Japan, the book is now available in those markets on Amazon. So please go pick up your copy today. If you're listening to this on podcast, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you're watching this video on YouTube, follow the links below for all the different social media sites I have. Facebook me, Instagram me, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Tumblr, all that different stuff. And you guys can just leave me a comment or a video response below, and I'll try and respond to as much as I can. Thank you guys for watching. Look for more information on upcoming projects soon, both for my writing and for my work with the magazine I write for, Comic Plus Magazine. Hopefully some good things coming with both of those soon. So thanks for watching, and thanks for being loyal fans. I appreciate it. See you guys next time. Bye.